Alright, so we're getting ready to play Chasing Any. Teal Panterino, purple Apocalypse 1. Sending a Scouting Wisp immediately. Panterino is pumping peasants. Got the Altar of Kings going. Kind of a slow start here in terms of buildings, but it's going to build up bank faster, which is important for human. Peasant, peasant, peasant. Town hall, more peasants coming. Altar of Kings on the way. Here is Apocalypse 1. Still not fully mining, but he's putting down his Altar of Elders and his Ancient of War. He actually used his Wisp to make an offensive moonwell towards my base. So, who knows why, but he did pick the direction correctly. Could have probably scouted here too, but he did not. Continuing to mine. At this point, he is scouting that direction. Okay. Alright, he finished his moonwell. He's going to carry on, trying to take map control. Panterino here pretty much just minding his own business. Got the barracks going, Archmage on the way. A couple of farms going up. Gold mine being mined. See, that's about 14,000 right now. If we check out over here, this one's 14.2. So Panterino's got about a 200 gold lead. He's got his wisps out on the map, scouting. Meanwhile, Panterino's still doing the same thing. Pretty much looks like he's not doing much at all. But he does have a plan. Alright, here's the scouting wisp. Discovered Panterino's base. He went ahead and detonated, which reduces the mana of the Archmage. So now he knows that I have a base here. Meanwhile, he's got the Demon Hunter he chose. He's got his archers, moonwell, wisps. He's creeping. Pretty standard. Another moonwell going up, so we can get his archers supply blocked. Panterino is, oh, don't you know it? He went with the militia. So peasants can turn into militia at the town hall. So he used that ability to take out this creep camp with 5 of them and his Archmage. Now he's getting some footmen on the field too. So he's turned back into peasants. Null Overseer still alive, immediately going for the scout tower. Now if we switch over to Apocalypse 1, he's taking out creep camps too. However, he has no idea what's going on over here because of the fog of war that each player plays under. Alright, we switch to him. There goes the town hall. So now he's scouting. He's saying, okay, let me go near his base, see what he's doing. And guess what? Here's a level 2 Archmage and a level 2 Demon Hunter. So basically, Demon Hunter's taking all the hits. He went ahead and used his wand of Lightning Shield. So Panterino send this guy over here. The Lightning Shield damages nearby opponents. And that's that. So now he knows that this is going up. So he's got to do something about that because he's going to get behind in gold if Panterino secures a second gold mine. Continuing to pump archers. Got this one hidden with Shadow Meld during nighttime. Night Elf girls can hide in the dark. And Panterino's moving on, so he rescues this one little archer. Panterino's going to try and take this out. At his base, he's still on a town hall, pumping footmen, so he's somewhat vulnerable because he's got 2 town halls going up. but not a lot of defender units. So Apocalypse 1 is healing up at the Fountain of Health. Can't help himself, decides to creep it to level up his hero. Drake goes down, he's going to get level 3. So he's got a gazillion archers pretty much. Going towards the next level, Tree of Ages. Getting the Hunter's Hall now. Kind of a slow start from Apocalypse 1. In terms of units, he's got a ton of units, but at his base he really doesn't have anything cool going on. No cool technology. And he's not pressing, but he will be very soon. So Panterino uses the opportunity to fortify this gold mine. He's pretty much assured of victory if he has 2 gold mines and the opponent has 1. So he keeps building more towers. Still on the town hall, getting defend, which defends against archers and other ranged attackers for his footmen. Meanwhile, Apocalypse 1 just focusing on his hero pretty much, making his hero unit as powerful as possible. However, this is Reign of Chaos, so it's a bit more realistic than the expansion. What I mean by that is it's more mathematical. Each unit is a little bit more important, so the hero can't just run around like it's League of Legends or Defense of the Ancients. They actually have to have like a balanced army. Alright, so here we're going to see defend in action. And they hold their shields up to take less damage. So there goes 1 archer. 2 archers are going to go down. 2 archers for 2 footmen. And it turns out to be 2 archers for 4 footmen. A bad trade for Panterino. At this point, Panterino has an expansion. And not much else going on. He's got halfway towards his keep. He's going to need that keep if he wants to stay in the game. Keep will allow him to build more advanced units besides just footmen, which we'll see in a moment. Alright, so now is the critical moment, because if he loses this gold mine, he loses the game. So now Panterino is fighting for his life. The Demon Hunter has Immolation, which damages nearby units. The guard tower has been upgraded, interestingly enough. Alright, so it's not a fair fight. The defensive structures hold the base together. So what Apocalypse 1 would have to do at this point is try to get like Chimera or some late game units, some bears, something stronger than just archers, because he can't penetrate this base. So he needs to try to get ahead some other way, maybe get his own gold mine going. He actually needs to catch up, even though he has a better army and higher powered hero, because the humans have good base defense. He probably could attack this base. That would be pretty smart of him. But looks like he is unsure maybe of what to do, or actually it looks like he really wants to chop down this base. Yeah, he brought a ballista, so he brought siege. So he's thinking, I need to go forward, forward, forward. I just need to press my advantage the whole time. I just need to keep attacking this expansion. He sees victory through that. Panterino just been pumping footmen with defend and basically attacking the hero unit here. He knows if the hero unit dies, then the whole army is useless pretty much. He did have some healing on him, so Panterino did some damage, but is forced to retreat to the towers. He is repairing his towers. There are 5 of them though. So it's a little give and take, push and pull here. Alright, Panterino came out with the Mountain King, and he has the Smash the Ground, what do we call it? Thunderclap. And so Panterino understands that the siege weaponry is really the only threat. He's kind of chasing after it, but not doing too well. Let's take off the Fog of War. And we see level 5, so that's very strong, however he has low hit points. So probably Apocalypse 1 feels pretty confident, although he really shouldn't, because Panterino's had this gold mine going for a very long time. So he's had 2 gold mines, he's going up to Castle, building a second barracks. So Panterino's strategy is more like a base building strategy, win with your base, and Apocalypse 1 is trying to win with his army. He gets his Centrius, Keeper of the Grove. Anyways, he gets his second hero dies. Also, Panterino's second hero dies. So I would actually chalk that up for a win for Panterino, even though the Mountain King died before the Keeper of the Grove, simply because it kind of like defrays the offense of Apocalypse 1. It's kind of like hero for hero. It's like he's got 2 mines, so he can resurrect his hero, and the gold cost doesn't slow him down at all. So now that Panterino's been on 2 mines for a while, he's almost got his castle, he's got 2 barracks, he's starting to get some riflemen. He's been pumping upgrades too, steel plating, going for the workshop, so now it's starting to get exponential. That's what I love about Reign of Chaos, because it's all mathematical. So you can really ramp up, and you see the miracles of exponential growth begin to happen. Meanwhile, this guy over here, continuing pretty much the same strategy, just creeping, getting his army big and strong. But the exponential growth in Panterino's army and income and everything, the lead is just going to keep widening. And in Reign of Chaos, it doesn't matter how good you are with the keyboard and mouse, that gap is not as big as in Expansion. In Expansion, you can come back from things from like micro and battle management, but Reign of Chaos, like I keep saying, it's more mathematical, it's more formulaic. So you really have to make the right choices in order to win, not just be good with the keyboard and mouse. So this is another win for Panterino, because he took out like many archers here. And that's pretty much all this army was made out of. So after that, and now we got more upgrades pumping, making the units do more damage, survive longer. We got knights. That's going to be a turning point right there. This base just continues humming along, like a well-oiled machine. Do a little more creeping here. He's doing his creeping there. He's trying to get level 6 Demon Hunter. This is a fearsome, ferocious hero unit. Meanwhile, his ballistas are completely useless pretty much right now, because this base, he was not able to penetrate this base. He does have some good map control. He's getting his own expansion now, but he's so far behind in income, gold mined. Alright, so now Panterino's feeling a little confident. He's got 2 knights, double upgrades on armor. He's got a mortar team. Why don't he try to chop down this tree right here? Ancient of War. Comes Dark Weaver, the Demon Hunter. Modi Stonesmith. That upgrade was important, or that level up was important, because now he has Stormbolt as well. Boom, there it goes. He tries to surround here, but he misses one little quadrant. Alright, now he's got to teleport away because this army can just steamroll. At this point, the game is factually over. Because there's pretty much nothing that Apocalypse 1 can do to catch up. Although it doesn't seem like it. Panterino's going to continue pumping military units. Powerful ones at that. He's going to get healing. He's got gunners. He's got knights. So he's got the front line covered. He's got siege. He's got regular ass heroes that will just keep getting more powerful. Because once you're level 6, there's not much more you can go, but level 2 and level 4, they can keep going faster to level 5 and level 3 and everything. At this point, it's easier for Panterino's heroes to catch up than for Apocalypse 1's heroes to really get much more powerful than they already are. So Apocalypse 1 needs to do some damage like now, or else he's just going to keep falling behind. So Apocalypse 1 did catch some of Panterino's units that were trying to catch up with the main army over here, which was fortunate for him. He does have an expansion now, so this will be another important battle. So he took down a priest, that was good. Now Panterino makes a decision here that really helps him out. He decides to go for the units, the army of Apocalypse 1, rather than the Demon Hunter. He pretty much just ignores the Demon Hunter and stuns him. Meanwhile, he kills like everything that Apocalypse 1 has besides the Demon Hunter. So the Demon Hunter is doing some damage, but not nearly as much as Panterino is doing to the Demon Hunter, to the Demon Hunter's army, to Apocalypse 1's army. So Apocalypse 1 is pretty much left with just the Demon Hunter. And sorry, but you can't win with just the Demon Hunter versus an entire army in Reign of Chaos. So important thing to note here is that Panterino's heroes went down low in health, but he managed to keep them both alive. And of course, with that strong economy, gold mine here, sitting on a gold mine, sitting on 2 gold mines, he's able to continue upgrading and pumping units. Meanwhile, Apocalypse 1, let's see guys, he's got the Demon Hunter, and absolutely nothing else. How much gold is he sitting on? See, he hasn't even reached his Tree of Eternity, and he has very little gold. So his starting was futile because he couldn't stop this expansion from being formed. So he just went around the edges creeping, getting his Demon Hunter really strong. But it was futile because Panterino was continually outproducing priests, mortar teams, riflemen, knights, upgrades. Even the buildings are upgraded, their armor. Panterino's sitting at 71 food, Apocalypse 33, so there's really no chance. All those strong knights, again why I love Reign of Chaos, because the knights are knightly. When men were men and knights were knights. Here they come. What was I, like 5 knights? Look at this. There's no chance. And then there's riflemen and mortar team and water elementals. And just continuing to mine gold there. Barracks, blacksmith, workshop. And everything's humming along quite nicely. Alright, so Panterino remembers, hey, Apocalypse now got a gold mine too, 2nd gold mine, so what's he gonna do? Well, his army is pretty much unbeatable, so the tables have turned. At the beginning of the game, the army of Apocalypse 1 had control of the map. At this point in the game, because of the economic advantage, Panterino was able to increase his army size exponentially, and now he's the uncontested master of the map. So he has some Druids of the Claw. He's trying to make Bears and Dryads, which would be a good combination if it was an even, more even like base setup, you know, like if he had more production and more gold and he could make a comparable army, it would be competitive. But at this point, Apocalypse One is totally outmatched. However, he's not giving up. He's getting another gold mine here. If he could stay alive long enough, potentially he could catch up if he built a second Ancient of Lore. Maybe got Chimeras to make the difference there. Chimeras would really make a difference, because they can shoot lightning at the knights. But that's a long way off, and Panterino's already got like a pretty ideal army over here going on. And he just continued to upgrade it, trying to get mithril plating, even building a steam tank. So he's trying to throw a lot of different weapons over at Apocalypse One. Apocalypse One wearing the Talisman of Evasion. That's kind of interesting. So he went with Mana Burn and Immolation, I believe. You never really see that from Demon Hunters, but he can do it because he has this. So Panterino in this engagement first went to kill the Demon Hunter, but then changed to a general 8-click attack, a general attack on the units. So he really took care of business quite well here. And now all he has is these two heroes who are quite injured. Meanwhile, Panterino got Steam Tank. Panterino got mortar teams. Just slicing and dicing. So the game comes to its final conclusion. I think the lesson of this game, after watching it again, is that you cannot leave Panterino alone to just continue doing his thing while you creep around the sides if he has an expansion, because given enough time and income, he has the capacity to build an army that really can't be messed with. It's got building destroying units, it's got everything. So he should have probably put more pressure earlier on Panterino, and especially when he had the advantage in army, he should have realized how critical it was that he denied the expansion of Panterino. This is my first time narrating one of these games, so sorry if I referred to Panterino as a different person and then also as myself. But yeah, I was Panterino in this game. Alright, so now Apocalypse One, he's just pissed off. He's like, I'm gonna go mess up Panterino's little dudes, little workers. And Panterino's like, oh, I'm gonna get you, but he kind of makes a mistake here. And doesn't close off the Demon Hunter. So Demon Hunter running around, trying to get his Altar of Elders to get his other hero back, Tree of Life going. He has absolutely no chance to survive. But he is testing Panterino's patience, I guess. Ever since Panterino got this expansion, it could have gone either way. I mean, potentially, but Apocalypse One did not realize that in order to counter the gold advantage Panterino had, he had to go to higher tech units like Chimera, two-headed dragons and stuff to try and catch up. But instead he just kept trying to knock it down with the siege units, the ballistas, which was clumsy and awkward and did not work out. especially because Panterino upgraded the masonry of his buildings. And was just generally aware that that was going to happen. He was going to try to attack. So he was prepared. Now we got a Mountain King, Modi Stonesmith versus Darkweaver. Darkweaver sitting at level 7 now. It's pretty fearsome. But not against the gigantic army of Panterino. Here come the knights. For the king! And here go the steam tanks, just searching around the map for buildings. There's a priest chilling over there. Even got a gyrocopter to sniff him out all over the map. And now is a comical army of 20 units chasing a demon hunter. Even the gyrocopter is gonna follow him around like a freaking police chase. Oh, this game was brutal. Steam tanks knock down the building. Wisps run away. How is Apocalypse 1 even in the game still? Doesn't he have to have buildings? Where is his buildings? He has one Moonwell. Keeping him in the game. So this game shows the importance of investing in an expansion, whatever that means. Oh, so clumsy. Can't encircle the demon hunter. Here goes another tree of life. Oh, nope. Comical. The gyrocopter continues chasing. Until Darkweaver's last stand. Oh, not yet. Just kidding. Run, Darkweaver, run! I can only imagine what is going through the mind of Apocalypse 1 right now. Alright. Boom. Hits him again, and the knights surround. Oh, the knights. Oh, and he's dead. He stabs himself. And it's all out victory for Panterino. Even the hero score goes to Panterino in the end, because probably the resource score was the most important factor. And the hard-nosed defending of Panterino of his expansion. Incredible. Thanks for watching, everybody. And keep enjoying Reign of Chaos. 2019, baby. I'm out.